As a young man, I wanted to be successful. And so I read everything from Think and Grow Rich and The Magic of Thinking Big, and then backwards to the Stoic philosophers. It dawned on me that whether I was listening to a motivational speaker or inspirational business person, the message was fundamentally the same. Now, as someone who has achieved a modicum of success, I'm coaching and mentoring others on their own journey. And have returned to my original summary of my take on advice on success. You may be surprised at how short the summary is, as it has just 3 points. Decide what you want, calculate the price, pay the price. As short and simple as this list is, most fail one or all of the steps. I was visiting one of my longest standing clients at his beautiful home in California. As he was showing me around, he asked if I recognized the house. I was confused, as this was the first time I'd seen it. Remember, he said, when 20 years ago you did a visualization exercise with me and you asked me what success looked like? I described my perfect house down to the color of the brick. Recognize it now? This is a concrete example, pardon the pun, of the power of creation. Everything that is built around us started first in someone's imagination. In 2001, I wrote my first manuscript on communication skills with an idea to become an author. I got a call from the publisher and went for a meeting. "We like your book," they said. "Great," I said. "We're not going to publish it." "What?" I said. "Then why am I here?" "Do you know anything about flirting?" they asked. "Well, yes," I said. "I'm a single man living in Sydney, and flirting is basically a communication skill." "Well," they said, "our competitors are releasing a book on flirting in the autumn, and we wondered if you could rewrite this manuscript if we pay you in advance up front." As I wanted to be an author, the answer was yes. And I'm now an author of 4 books on leadership, not flirting. But one of the exercises in this first book leads us to the next point. Calculate the price. For people who want to learn to flirt, success usually meant meeting someone to partner with. Applying success rule number 1, I invited my readers to list the characteristics and qualities of the person they wanted in their life. Then came the kicker. Who do you need to become to have that person attracted to you? This is calculating the price. If you want to be fit, what is it going to cost you in time and effort to achieve the fitness you want? If you want to be educated, are you prepared to do the study? If you want to be at the C level in your organization, are you ready to practice the self-leadership and develop the influence capital to achieve this? Having coached hundreds of people over the last 25 years, many stumble on these first 2 steps. They're unclear what they want and do not do their research on what is required to get there. Step 3, pay the price. Obvious, right? Well, there's a story, source unknown, about an admirer who approached a great pianist after a concert and said, "I'd give my life to be able to play like you." The pianist replied, "I did." One of my mentees once said to me, "I want to be able to speak and influence people like you do. How do I do it in the shortest possible time?" As he was young, my answer was, go get some life experience, go and travel. He took my advice, and now Radu Palamario is a successful managing director of his own company and an author in his own right. The thing about the price is that it's like a variable mortgage in volatile times. Your prepayments can go up, but rarely down. If you stop making the payments, you'll lose the house. I tell my audiences that I don't wish adversity upon anyone, but neither do I not, because it's only through adversity that we truly understand who we really are and what we're capable of. And finally, each person's path to success is different. Sometimes we climb a ladder, and sometimes we slide down a chute or a snake. Comparison, said the Buddha, is the seat of all unhappiness. So don't compare your journey with anybody else's. Self-leadership is the practice of intentionally influencing your thinking, feeling, and actions towards your objectives. So, decide what your objective is, influence your thinking, and take action towards your success. And if that action is to get support from someone else, feel free to reach out and connect with me. I'm Andrew Bryant. To your success.